Hey everybody, this is a Review Revolution coming at you with another set of Marvel Legends figures. This time we're looking at the Marvel Legends Apocalypse, or Marvel Legends Apocalypse, or Marvel Legends Apocalypse. So, no mistaking, this is the Apocalypse series. And though Apocalypse was released in an earlier wave, he wasn't very good. I mean, you could certainly tell it was Apocalypse, but he looked a little more robotic. You know, he was kind of stubby, a little short. And I'm really glad that they decided to go ahead and put him as a Build-A-Figure, because, boy, from what I've seen, this is one impressive looking dude when he's done. So I just cannot wait. Now, this one, of course, you can probably tell from the package, is going to be not from the Hasbro series, but rather these are the Toy Biz. And, of course, some of the biggest changes you can notice is that it's not on card. It doesn't have the Marvel Legends up at the top, and it doesn't have the portraits along the side. Instead, it is in a clamshell, and you get the Build-A-Figure with, well, here you go, Bishop. Great character. Definitely the first character I want to get to. I want to pop him open. I've had these sitting for a while. I've had them on display in their packs, but really at this point I want to get them open, and I really want to put together Apocalypse. So at this point, well, let's look a little bit more at the packaging, because we'll get a look at it a lot with the figures that we're going to be doing. But just to kind of kick off, you can see that there's the figure in the display in the pack. Behind this is the lower torso of Apocalypse. The Toy Biz did actually include a comic relevant to the character. And on the back, we see the other figures that are coming up. So there he is, Bishop. We're doing that now. He had the ball variant, which I did see. I had a chance to get, but I did pass on. I do prefer his original look. There's Wolverine with his unmasked look. We'll talk about him a little bit more as far as, as a Wolverine figure. There is Sasquatch and Maestro. And then Power Fist with X-23. So, not bad characters, really, at all. As a matter of fact, there are several in there to like. Got an opinion on them all, and I'm going to say them. But build your own giant 14-inch, 36-centimeter Apocalypse. I'll get my sizes right here in just a minute. As far as Bishop goes, there is the portrait with his stats. Height, weight, eyes brown, sometimes, hair black, sometimes, when he's not bald. His life ambition was to serve and protect. As a member of Xavier's Security Enforcers, a mutant police force, he patrolled the mean streets of a war-torn future to keep his own kind in check. Now he finds himself stranded in our present, fighting alongside the X-Men, a team whose members he once revered as idols. Standing in defense of those who hate him, fear him, he is Bishop, soldier of the Atom. So pretty cool. Doesn't talk about his powers, but we'll get on all that here in just a minute. For now, we'll pop him out of the pack and be right back. Alright, well, now that we got Bishop out of the pack, wow, what a really cool version. To my knowledge, it's the only Bishop that's been made that I know of. I could be wrong, but if it is a great version of him. I think that Toy Biz really did justice, kind of bringing this character in figure form. Mainly because just by looking at him, which you could tell in the pack too, but all the colors, all the style, everything about it that really made Bishop a fan favorite are presented here well, very well. The costume looks great. I mean, as I've said many times, yellow is a difficult color to work with. So when you look at little paint issues here, a little fade up there, here and there little problems, the overall presentation is so nice. I just overlook it. I don't even count against it. I am just so happy with the way the character turned out. He has the bandana, which is actually a separate piece, and it's kind of a soft plastic, so it does limit his articulation up, on the head. But then again, being that he has the long hair, of course, that's going to do its own limitations as well. So he's not going to turn his head a whole lot. Otherwise, on the arm, it does come out. Oops. Turn again. The elbow, twist the wrist, hinge on the hand, and individually articulated fingers. He has a torso articulation that has a twist, and then he's got the twist at the waist as well. That's a little bit too much, in my opinion. I don't think this figure necessarily needed to have both, but again, it's not taking away from the overall sculpt of the figure, so, I forgive it. Just like the belt, I am forgiving a lot on this figure because it is actually really cool in its entirety. On the legs, they do come out, and then out again. Double joint on the knee. Twist the boot. Ankle. And then he does have a hinge on the toe, which is ever so slight. But you can see, individually there are some small issues, but in full, great looking character, great presentation. In the way of his accessories, he actually has 4, strictly speaking. The first 2 are his guns. You can see here, he comes with the holster on his leg with the sawed-off shotgun, which I have to say the guns he comes with, they tie into his mutant ability, which is to absorb and redirect energy. So he's not like a Punisher who just goes out with to his local sporting goods store and starts, buying stuff to blow people away. That's not really how he works. Oh, and I popped it out without showing it. On his back, he's got this huge honking holster here. Huge thing. And inside he has a huge gun. Yeah, I kind of think this is a little funny looking, just kind of pegged onto him, but it does allow him to keep the accessories on him, which, I'm all for that. If that lets us keep it with him instead of stored somewhere, bravo. So you can see no details on the guns themselves. I think, maybe a little silver paint or a little something on there would have been nice, but for the most part, they're just molded black plastic. His third accessory is the comic book that, as I mentioned before, is packaged on with Toy Biz Marvel Legend figures. Good issue. One of the things I mainly like about it is that, in fact, it does have Shard, Bishop's sister. Very underrated character. I really wish they would do more with Shard. And finally, comes with the lower torso of Apocalypse, which is a big piece by itself. I mean, that's 2/3 the size of Bishop. It's going to be huge. And then lastly, I figured I'd throw this up here, just the assembly for Apocalypse. So, we'll take a look and see how he looks all assembled. But at this point, this has been a look at the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Apocalypse series Bishop. I'd say as far as ratings go, I gave him 4 stars, maybe 4.5. I really do like the character, and I think that he was really well put together. Oh, oops. That's been the Review Revolution, saying rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution, and see you soon. Bye-bye.